I'm so glad y'all are here. We got a lot of neat events coming up. And well, first, my name is Mark Earlix, and if you didn't guess already, and I am a healer by the grace of God. This just is what my life is. And uh, I work with healing, and this is being the healing circle. It's open to anyone, and it's uh, I, it doesn't matter who comes in, and I just want people to feel better. And I work with light. Light is my gift, my goal, and my tool. And as Christina's heard 500 million times in the past, and I just want people to feel better. That's all that matters to me. And I don't know disease. I'm aware of it, but I don't know it. I don't know anything medically. I've never been trained. My only training, I guess you can call it training, is with my ex-wife. And I used to, she's a neurologist, and I used to listen to her over the telephone giving consults to other doctors and patients and stuff like that. And I would only hear half the conversation. So I literally know nothing medically. And I learned a couple words from, her conversations, and they just haven't left me, thank God. But in any case, I have no medical knowledge. All I know is where the heart's supposed to be, and the arms are, and the head is, and maybe legs too sometimes. But that's my medical understanding. And hey, Christina, good to see you here. Awesome. Yay, yay. And there's Donna. Okay.
Hi, and this is, hey, Mark.
I'm sorry, you're cutting off. I can't hear you. Your mic is off.
Hi.
Hi.
This is my special needs sister, Karen.
Hi, Karen. Thanks for being here.
She's visiting me.
Awesome. That's awesome. Thanks
She
for being
wants a
here.
healing.
And so, all right, let me finish up first. And
Okay.
That's okay. And so again, the medical knowledge is not there. I don't prescribe, I don't diagnose, and I don't tell anyone they're healed. I let people pretty much tell me what's happened with them. And over the many years, I guess about almost 47 or going on 48 years, I've worked with and taught maybe about 25 to 35,000 people, maybe more, maybe less, I don't know. And this is all that I do in my life. All right, let's see. And most people tell me that something has changed in their life, and that's all that matters to me. And understand, though, that these are quickie healings, and they might last for 5 minutes, it might last for the rest of your life. And most people tell me they've changed, and that's all that matters. So any quick questions before we boogie here? Hey, Michelle Halverson's here. Yay. There's my buddy from Arizona. All
what
right.
part of Arizona?
She's in I think the Scottsdale area, if I'm correct.
Okay. I spent a year out there.
Oh, cool, cool. And I'll make a couple announcements coming up before the questions, matter of fact. Let me see, I got my list here. Every Tuesday at 6:30, unless otherwise announced, we're having a healing circle here. Every other week, there's the gathering where people can ask me questions or want a deeper understanding about something that I'm talking about. Sometimes I'll be able to answer, sometimes I won't. But most of the time I'm able to, it seems. And then pertaining to healing or intuition or the other gifts or whatever. And let's see, I'll be in July. In July, I'll be in Phoenix from the 16th to 19th. If anyone wants to have an appointment with me there on the 17th or 18th or 19th, I think it is, or 17th or 18th, they are filling up fast. So please contact Sue Cavis, and Lynn will, if she's there, she'll put up the information, Sue Cavis's, or it's on the website. That's for Scottsdale, Arizona. And I'll also be having a healing circle there. I don't remember offhand what night it is. I think it's a Thursday or Friday. I think it's the Friday. and it'll be from 7 until however long it lasts, depending upon the number of people. And I'll work with one person at a time, and they're pretty awesome. And sometimes, I'll be able to see something, about the person's life, and I'll explain that it might pertain to what they're going through in the moment, and how it's being presented to them in their life. Other times, I don't tell people what color hair they're going to have next month or anything else. I don't understand those things, or social security numbers and things. Thank God. And I'm not a psychic. Sometimes it comes upon me a visual and or an audio or both. I don't know. And it's whatever the spirit wants. And then let me see here. On the 30th of July, I'll be in Tucson, and I'll be doing a large event there, a Friday night healing circle. Then the next Saturday, that next day, it'll be a workshop, a one-day workshop, if anyone's interested. And the healing circle is basically to introduce me to people, though a lot of people there know about me. And then on Sunday and Monday, I'll be doing whatchamacallit, I'll be doing appointments. And Lynn reminded me on July 20th to the 23rd, this 4 days, an hour and a half a day, I'm offering a workshop. It's listed on the workshop on the website. And that'll be basically on prayer and your understanding of it and the development of it and how to function with it. It'll be an awesome workshop. And at one time, many, many months ago, I think over a year ago, that I did a mini workshop of 2 hours, but this is going to be a 4-day, hour and a half each day workshop. It's going to be awesome. And then please, on the website, if you find it within your heart, which is really important for people, to do a gifting or supporting it, there's a little button there. And I highly recommend it. It's not only for me, it's for other people as well. And then if anyone needs an assistance, in for the financial stuff of the workshop, write Lynn, and what she'll do is she knows what to do as far as the price goes. Just ask her and let her know that you need financial assistance, and she knows what breaks to give. And then if anyone wants to have an appointment with me, please do feel free. Please do feel free to contact me. And if you need assistance with that, I will help. And I do telephone, I do FaceTime, and I do Zoom. So please do feel free. And then, let's see. Then the other big news here, when I am in town, I'll be traveling. My prayer is that it'll be every other week to do workshops around the country and stuff like that again. Yay, it's about time. And when I am in town, I just yesterday, late afternoon, I secured a small office in Arizona, in Colorado, and in the Boulder area, Longmont area outside of Boulder. So if anyone's interested in that, please do contact me. I am also writing another book, and and my publicist and editor, they want it, literally want it, by or before Christmas. And so good luck, Earlix. And then I don't know what else. There's other things happening, and they'll be announced as they come on. I've been invited also to do another workshop at Unity of Denver, and that's going to be coming up in another couple months. Are you going to be able to be there, Monica? Awesome. Love it. Love it. And Christina too, huh? Yay. Love it.
Love to.
I'm talking about the other Christine. I know you're in Chicago. I know.
Oh, okay.
Two Christinas here. You have a lot.
There is two Christinas.
Oh, good. Diana is here. Diana Disman. Yay. I'm so happy. And then Michelle Hallerson, my dear friends here. And Nancy. Yay. Nancy Smith. Yay. All right. Hi, Nancy. And
When
all
are you
right.
coming to Nashville?
Oh, get enough people together and I will.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll work on it.
I would love to. I would love to. I love Nashville. I spent several years there and it went crazy there. And so even Vanderbilt University gave me some kind of writ to be a teacher there for spirituality in the sub events of their main course of whatever they're into their law and medicine. Wow. And so I would love to come to Nashville. And I'll be going to North Carolina. And that has to be worked out, and Texas and some other places as well, in Idaho. And so, all right. Anyone have any quick questions I can, please, Donna, please.
I'm wondering, since I feel like you healed me.
What was the, what were the symptoms prior to that, Donna, please?
Neck, extreme neck problems,
You hear
feet
that,
problems, feet, neurology type things, digestion. I don't know what else. I just
was
feel
that all? Yes, was that all in Gold Canyon?
Yes, it was.
Good.
Yeah. I have a question. There's a gentleman that I work on, and I've been working on him. He's in hospice now. I do some body work on him a couple of days a week, and he has cancer, and it's inoperable at this point. If I give you his name, are you able to work on him as a, like, through me as a proxy, or how do you do that?
I won't need a proxy, but I can utilize you as a proxy.
Okay.
And but I work on people that have cancer, and some it's to help them go through the transition, and other
Okay,
people,
I'll tell his daughter, but I was just wondering tonight, maybe, I don't know.
and
Maybe.
yes, and other people it's to help them to just feel better while they're going through the transition.
Okay.
Or some people tell me that they're better.
Okay.
And without making any claims.
Okay.
And I've seen the latter happen.
Thank you.
Sure.
And then my sister here wants a prayer request, but we'll get to that.
Yes.
Or should I tell you now?
No.
Okay.
Not yet.
Thanks.
No. I love the eagerness. Is there anyone else who has a real simple question I can try to answer? Please feel free. Nancy's here. CJ's here. Yay! Thank you so much for being here. And if you do want your pictures on, in the lower left-hand corner is a for the video to show if you're interested. All right. Yeah, please, Christina Batsam.
So I came in, I don't know, at 2 minutes after you started, and maybe you had already explained how this healing works. And if you did, you don't need to repeat, but I don't know anything about you other than
Neither do I.
So I'd love to know what this is and how it works.
All right. I don't know anything either. I pretty much leave it to the old man or a woman upstairs. They say, okay, boss, take over. If it was me, it wouldn't last, or it wouldn't be complete in any way. And so I pretty much give all the responsibility to who I call God. And I'm not religious. I am Gnostic in my way. And it's not a religion. Gnosticism is not a religion. It's just a way of life. It's to find out about the divinity, the godliness within. So it does it. And I've learned to be reliant upon it. And that's where I come from. And I'm familiar with religions, and so again, I work with light,
and the light is my gift, my goal, and my tool. And I say, okay, boss, take over. Sometimes when, say at a distance like this, it's no different than being in person, though there are differences, but it's really no different in many ways of being in person. And so I can imagine through my imagination to image in action. That's what imagination means. I imagine that my hands are actually touching that person. Many people will experience that. And not everyone needs to. The ones that do need to, the ones that don't need to. Out of the ones that need to have the identifications, they might feel heat or cold, electricity or vibration or wind going through them or wind going through muscles or bones or whatever. I don't know. And it's up to each individual to have their own personalized experience. If a person doesn't feel something or isn't aware of it, it doesn't mean that nothing's happening. Please understand that. And so this is where I come from. And I'm very open to saying, okay, boss, take over. Sometimes in that process, I might imagine, through my imagination, I might see or perceive angelics of some sort. And they might be working on the person. And quite often, just very recently, for the first time, I see there's literally two of them, and they're youngish looking, but they're having a good time pushing each other away, saying, no, let me, and, you know, it's odd. And other times I've seen little tiny angelics working on people. A couple times, about 3 times I hit. Other times, bigger, smaller, fatter, narrower. I don't see angelics with wings. I just know they flit around through thought, and they don't talk with their mouths open expressing words. It's almost like a bubble popping upon you, and with an understanding. And that's my experience. Different people will have different experiences, and I honor theirs. So I hope that gives some form of understanding.
Thank you.
Sure. Any other quick question, please? Quickies. All right. And all right, let's see. Wade, my friend. All right. And just tell me, everyone, just when I call on you, just please, feel free to mention, I don't work with emotional in this. That's, I say, for private appointments. I don't want to spew everyone's stuff in front of everyone. But I do work with physiological, biological, neurological, and skeletal. And so tell me one thing only that you would like to work with, not 500 things. I can't handle that. I have to go really quick in this, and it's because it's the healing circle. And so Wade, please talk to me, my friend.
So I have experienced a deep vein thrombosis in my right leg.
Yes.
Lots and lots of driving in the last, well, not the last 3 weeks, but the 6 weeks before that, which I guess is the outer condition, but loss of joy, loss of love.
Okay.
Kind of metaphysical.
All right. So what I'd like to do is work with your right leg a little bit. And please keep me updated if you should experience something. I'd appreciate that. And but when you do describe something, make it really short, and because it'll distract me otherwise. But it helps me to understand what's happening a little bit.
Okay.
If you should experience something, experiential right then. And let's see, there was something else I was going to say. I don't remember. But in any case, let's boogie and let's see what we can do here. And one quick reminder, when I start working on people, people may hear on the computer, or on your computers, either a high pitched sound or a chirping. And that's what I refer to as spirit. And it's just been happening for the past couple months, if you should hear it. And I'm suspecting that most people will, if it's still there. So. Please, do you notice any difference? Did you experience something or not? Or please, is it worse, better, or the same? Please.
I didn't feel anything. I do have my leg propped up now, so it does not hurt.
Okay, that's fine.
but-
That's fine.
Slight
And-
tingling possible.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. And some people will experience, I'm referring to everyone, they may experience something immediately, or they may experience something within 24, 48 hours or sooner, or even walking down the street 2 weeks or 2 months later, unless you live in Phoenix and then you don't want to walk down the street, it's too hot. But if you, you might even experience something 2 weeks or 2 months later saying, oh my God, when did this leave me? If that should happen. And I don't want to make any claims again. So,
Sure.
All right. Or it might be a partial relief or a complete relief or something to sustain you in life. I don't know. I don't know.
Thanks.
My pleasure, Wade. Good to see you here. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. All right. Christina, my dear friend, please tell me one thing.
Hi, Mark.
Hi.
Hi. Actually, just for Steve and I, we'd each like a blessing. That's it.
I'd be honored.
Okay.
Totally honored.
Thank you.
It's almost like angelics are carrying, like at a wedding, there would be flowers to put on, a ring of flowers put on each other's head, like in the old days.
Really? Okay.
I don't know why. Sophie's good.
She could use a blessing too. She's good though.
It's almost like she's the flower holder.
Really? Okay.
And I kept seeing her like almost burst out laughing, but containing it. So, and that's the way she is anyway. So
I was gonna say she does that pretty often.
good, good. All right.
Thank you.
Donna, please, is there any particular thing you'd like me to work with on? I can't hear you, your mic's off. When I call on you, please make sure your mic is on. It's on the bottom left-hand corner. There might be a red X through or a line through it or something. I can't hear you, huh? All right, when you turn it on,
Got it.
there you
I
go.
think. There we go. Sorry. I'm new at Zoom.
So am I. Lynn saves my life and she's in Canada. How she does it, I don't know. So
I'm having trouble with an overactive bladder that's driving me nuts.
it would
and
drive
it's
me
in-
crazy too.
We've tried pills, haven't helped. They injected Botox into my bladder and that hasn't helped.
Okay.
All
All
we're still
right.
trying to find something to help.
You may experience a warmth inside your belly.
I'm getting buzzy around my head.
Okay. All
Thank
right.
you.
My honor, my pleasure. Thanks for
Thank
being here. Donna West, hey, and Karen.
So this is Karen. Say hi. Hi.
Hi. I can't hear you. I'm sorry.
Okay. She wants a healing on her bladder.
Okay.
She has repeated, she's incontinent and she has repeated bladder infections. We just went to urgent care yesterday.
Okay.
She's on antibiotics every other
Okay.
month.
All righty. Thank you so much. Let
Thank
me
you.
work with her here. Ever feel energetics before, Karen?
You know what that is? I think. You said she thinks so.
Okay. Thank God you're not experiencing it. Okay. All righty. Okay. Did you, I don't know if you could feel it or what, or determine that you were, did you feel the warmth inside of you?
Yeah.
Good.
He said, yeah.
Okay. All
Thank-
righty. My
thank-
pleasure. Yeah, that was what I call the hand of God.
Thank
Go-
you. Thank
So
you,
let's see
Mark.
what happens from that. And Donna, are you going to be in Arizona coming up?
I was just there, but Karen's gonna be there in September 12th for a whole week.
All right. Every month, I don't know the dates in September now, but every month
Yeah.
I go back to Arizona, the
Yeah.
Scottsdale area. And
Yeah.
also in the Gold Canyon area, and I had the healing circle there. But at some point, if you can, I'd like to work with you again.
Okay. And I would like to work with you.
All right, awesome.
You're
Awesome.
amazing.
I need a testimonial, young lady.
Okay. What do I do?
Write a short paragraph
Okay.
of what it was like and what had transpired since.
Okay.
Please.
On like in an email.
Email or on Facebook, I don't care. On the
Okay,
Spiritual
all
Healing
right.
with Mark Earlix page.
You got it.
All righty, my dear. What about you? Tell me one thing. Anything in particular?
Well, my blood pressure is still a little high. That didn't go away.
That's okay. A little high blood pressure is, I wouldn't think it'd be bad. I don't know.
I'm on medication, but I hate medication. Thank you.
Just feel the joy. And,
Thank you.
All right, good.
Thanks.
Good. Let me see here. From who is this? Mark, please pray for me. I don't know who that's from. Oh God, messed up chat.
It's from The Apprentice.
Oh, okay. Let me go through the things here. The Apprentice, Mark, please pray for me to have perfect hearing. I know God can do this. And please be candid with me, Apprentice. Have you noticed change since last week at all? The slightest or a difference? And you can say yes or no. And I just, by God, I perceive that there can be a little greater quality than what the experience is. That's my take on it personally. Blessings to you, apprentice. I know who you are, but all right. And she was my apprentice at one time. All right. I will, Michelle, I'll return. Excuse me for, no problem at all. My cat is not happy. Sierra, I donated for 2 and hope you will send some healing to my mind. You rock. All right, and that also reminded me that for those few or several or less than a few that might not immediately experience something, be of good cheer. And something is happening. It's just like when we have a prayer. We say, "Oh God, I need this with all my life. Please help me," or whatever. And then we don't see something immediately within, say, a couple hours or a day or 2 or a week. It doesn't mean that it's not happening. Maybe it's developing so that it can happen. And so be of good cheer. Don't be disappointed and negate it when something probably is happening. But the prayer has to be from your heart. And that's all that really matters. Cool. All right, Samantha, my dear, talk to me, Miss Chicago.
Hi, Mark. How are you?
Good, good, good.
I apologize that I keep bringing up the same thing, but it's my lower back still from a year ago. You had told me to do some exercises. I've been doing those. They're really boring, but I still do them.
I would have quit a long time ago. All right. Let me work with the back a little bit. Does anyone hear the birds chirping or the high frequency? You do? No, all right. I don't. I never hear it. Everyone else does. And oftentimes what happens is the people that hear it, they don't hear it when I'm working with them. And so I don't know how that works. It's a funny spirit. I just keep wanting to say that, and this may not be true because I don't want to diagnose, but I want to keep saying inside of me, it's being said to me that there has been a change since last year in your back. Is that correct? That you can recall?
Not that I know of.
Okay, that's fine. And all right, I don't know what to say to that. So
Okay, sorry.
caught me dumbfounded. All right, let me do a little bit more here, hon. Do you feel the heats when I work with you? I'm just curious.
Not right now, I didn't, but I hear the sounds.
All right, that's spirit.
Mhm.
And I'm just, my perception is that there's like little tiny releasings. What it's leading into, I don't know. Or if it's stabilizing you in whatever, I don't know. So I just know that it's spirit that's carrying activity. It's just like the spirit moved across the face of the waters. It brought life. That's activity. Or the spirit of 76. It brought life, activity. And that's the same thing that I keep perceiving with this right now.
Okay,
All right, hon.
thank you.
My honor. My pleasure. Jennifer first, please. Turn on your mic. I can't hear you. Everyone turn on your mic when I call on you, please.
Here we go.
There you go.
Hi.
Hi.
This is great. I haven't ever tried anything like this, so I'm really pleased to be here.
I'm new at it too.
I picked up a virus. We took a trip and I've just been sick for so long. I've had a couple of better days, but I'm like really exhausted and just end up not feeling very well. And so that would be lovely to
Sure.
ask
Let's see if we can expedite this or eliminate this.
Okay.
We'll help to do that.
Okay.
You're also feeling really spacey at times too.
Mm-hmm.
And so let's see. All right. And I also got reminded that whenever I live spacey, and so I do. And so what I have to do is I've learned to enjoy the spaciness, recognizing that there's a clarity versus activity. The clarity is like a truth to me. I don't have other thoughts coming in. I don't have things interfering in what I'm doing because I'm spacey. So the spaciness to me is a clarity, and I don't have to worry about a lot of extraneous stuff, a lot of external stuff. So that's a good thing, and that will also help you into like a different frame of mind as you do that, if that makes sense, hon.
Okay. Yeah. While you were doing it, I felt, so when a lot of this is like in my head and like a
Yes.
flu-like feeling. So as you've done that, and actually I'm still having it, it's like a lot of kind of pressure in my head, and actually along with that comes that sense of spaciness that you're talking about. So
all right.
Actually,
so let's see if we can do something about that with that pressure stuff. Let's see. As long as it's not pain, pressure is good. But
yeah.
pressure's
I
not good.
thought since you had done that, it was kind of like that was my indication that something was happening.
All right, 1 second here, and tell me what happens with that. And be candid. Did you notice a change or something happen on your, what was that?
It's like all the pressure kind of dissipated and I felt more centered again, more
Cool.
focused again. And it's like when the first time it just really came up of just a lot more pressure and then that spaciness, which I actually had not really connected that happened and then everything just kind of went back down and softened and yeah.
Cool. Enjoy it.
Thank
Enjoy
you.
it.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. And John, please, anything in particular?
Well, I think Jennifer and I are hosting the same virus, and I'd like to invite it to leave.
All righty.
It's it's the same. We're both having it at the same time, and mine shows up a little differently, but
Okay.
I have an uninvited guest.
All right. Now tell me something real briefly. Are you experiencing head congestion?
No, not really.
More lungs?
No, this is lower back and versus the
Okay.
which
From the
is
virus?
well, I think it's the viruses.
All right. So let me just
Take
ask a
my-
blessing on y'all,
Okay.
on you in particular, and see what we can do. All right, my friend.
Okay.
All right. My honor, my pleasure. And please, everyone, please do keep me updated in a email or on Facebook or whatever if there's been changes in your life. I really appreciate that. But don't make an immediate judgment that something has happened, because it's never the end of the story. There's always more to happen. And if something hasn't happened, be of good cheer, because you just haven't found it out yet. So, and you'll let me know what transpires. Again, everything is in development and in change, always, always. Christina, please, did I work with you already? No. Okay.
Well, originally I was thinking I would ask you to help me with the inflammation that comes and goes in my joints. But then I thought I've had a chronic cough for about 7 years. And my hands were really hurting tonight, so I thought we'd start with that. But the cough is a much longer term issue that I would love to see resolve.
Okay, so let's work with the cough then, okay? All right. How often do you have it?
Every day.
Okay. All day long?
No, sometimes it's a lot worse than others. Today
Okay.
was bad. I start coughing and people are concerned. Why am I coughing? I don't know why I'm
I
coughing.
understand.
I've had
Okay.
lots of tests. We don't know what's causing it.
And it just takes a tiny bit of continual irritation to keep that going. And at the same time, say if you, when was the last time, real briefly answer me, please. We don't have a lot of time. So when was the last time you had a chest x-ray or lung or your lungs scanned?
About a year ago.
All right. Did they find anything? And if they did, was it a little bit of irritation on the inside going towards the spine of the lungs?
They didn't.
On
they
the
didn't tell me
on
that
the
about it.
right side.
They didn't identify that.
Okay. All right. And so let's see if that doesn't help you to feel better. We'll see, or to expedite.
Thank you.
All right, my honor, my pleasure. Thank you so much. Monica, please turn on your mic there. Yeah, there you go.
So I'm ready to release compulsive eating.
I won't work with that here. But is there any particular compulsive behavior that you would like me to work with? If I did?
Compulsive eating, releasing compulsive eating. If you don't want to address that, we could address my arthritic knees.
Ah, okay. Is the left one more than the right, or the right one more than the left there?
That varies from day to day. Lately, they've been pretty similar.
Okay. All right. Just relax for a minute and tell me if you experienced anything while I'm doing this, please. And it'll be real subtle or real dramatic. Right there.
I feel a bit of tingling, but not in my knees necessarily, kind of throughout my body.
Oh, okay. That's fine. That's fine. Let me do a little bit more. And how have your elbows been?
They're generally pretty good.
All right, good. In your left elbow, do you sometimes get a tenderness?
If I stress my elbows particularly, yeah.
Okay. Something just happened in your left knee? That's okay. Or your right. I'm dyslexic, so for me, my left is your right.
I didn't notice anything specific.
Okay. Do you feel the tingling still throughout your body, hon?
A little bit, not quite as strong as it was.
Okay, that's fine. All righty. Will you keep me updated how everything is?
Sure, thank you.
I appreciate it. All righty. And thank you so much for being here. Michelle, are you there, Michelle Hefferson? All right. CJ, please, is there anything in particular you'd like me to work with? CJ.
Oh, sorry, battery's dying. I didn't think I'd make it.
Okay.
I was with Monica on this one with eating, definitely watching my weight,
Okay.
activity, getting out more, just not feeling the oomph, but wanting to be skinny, you know?
Oh boy. Yeah. That would take a lot of dialogue, and I just can't go there. And especially some of the dialogue sometimes goes into emotional stuff, and or gets recognized by you. I don't bring it on, but so is there anything physiological that's bugging you in your life?
I guess it was the big belly, but let's go.
That's not physiological.
Not being able to, how about not being able to sleep? Is that a good one?
I can ask a
Like
blessing
I
on you.
can fall asleep, but I only sleep 3
Yeah.
to 6 hours. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I
Let's
only
do that.
sleep 2 to 5
Sorry.
hours a night. So
Thank you, Mark.
yeah. All right.
How many?
2 to 5.
Oh, wow.
But I've learned how to become friends with it.
Mm. Self-acceptance. Okie dokie.
And a neat thing about sleeping is that if I only sleep, say, 2 hours a night for several nights or whatever, during the day, I'll lay on my back and I just rest without the intent of sleeping. And if I rest for 5 minutes or all the way up to 10 minutes, it feels like I've had 6 to 8 hours of sleep.
Horizontal.
Yes. And only for the purpose of resting, not for the purpose of sleeping.
Understood.
All right, good. Excellent.
Thank you.
My pleasure. Thank
Oh, by
you.
the way, when you guys did that, I heard the chirping, but I stood straight and pulled my butt in and my belly in. It was very interesting. I didn't even try.
That's spirit moving. All right. All right, my dear.
Thank you.
Nancy, sure. Thank you. Nancy, are you there? Nancy?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, good, good, good. Anything in particular that I can try to work with here? This is a tough crowd.
I just had a neck strain, almost like I'm trying to peer over something, and I realized that I'm holding my neck like up.
Okay. All righty. Have you been feeling like you're getting weak in the back, weak in the spine?
No, no,
Okay.
no.
Okay. Turn your head a little bit and tell me if your neck is any different, about the same, or worse, please, and be candid.
I'd say about the same, maybe a little bit better. It happens. I don't even realize it. All of a sudden, I'll feel like I'm straining my neck.
Yeah. Okay. All righty. Let's see if that doesn't change. But let me do one more thing here, real briefly as well. Any difference in there? About the same or worse?
I'd say about the same.
Okay. All righty. Is there as much discomfort, hon?
not right now, no.
Good. All right. All right. Let's see what develops into this, or what this develops from, I should say. And we'll take it from there.
All right, thank you.
But keep me updated, and we'll, you know, I appreciate hearing from everyone what changes might have happened, or, you know, some of the things I wanted to mention also, some of the things that I say or suggest when I'm working with you, they have been, and you don't remember them, or they are, or they are developing into. So when I say these things, it's for the purpose of breaking that consciousness. And we'll see how people feel. That also contributes to future event, if that makes sense.
Yes, thank
All
you.
right. All right. Thank you so much, Nancy. Michelle, my dear, anything in particular you'd like me to work with, hon? Turn on your mic.
Sorry, the kids are screaming.
That's fine.
Oh God. I really made a donation for two things. One was my very old cat who is just miserable. And the other was for my mind, which I'm thinking I have empathy. So maybe between the kids and the parents and cat, you know, that's probably it. But if the cat was happy, some of us would be happy. So anything you can do to alleviate Sierra's pain would be awesome.
The what, honey?
Her name is Sierra, and
Okay.
she's just an old cat who's miserable.
Okay. All righty. You know, another thing that it might be as well is I have this buddy I talk with every day. His name is Roy, and we've been talking for years and years and years. And a couple months ago, he started calling me an old curmudgeon, and you know, grouchy and everything else. And you know, someone who he gets, you know, like that. So it not suggesting it's me, but it might be personality change as well.
Are you saying that my cat has Alzheimer's?
No, no, just personality change of not necessarily caring as much, you know, for things.
That's awesome. I used to be very annoyed when she'd meow very loudly in the morning, like 5:15, you know.
Yeah,
so
well, she used to be boss too. And
all the cats I've ever met. But anyway, she learned to not meow loudly around me. And I was so appreciative. That was worth a great deal. If she wants in, she just looks at me and I'll open the door for her. But she used to just make noise and make everybody feel. And I'm sure my head will be fine after the cat calms down. Thank you, Mark.
Blessings. Thank you. And please keep me updated about her. All right.
Sure. Thank you.
I'm curious, Karen, do you notice any change or difference in your body, hon? Karen? Do you know how to turn on the mic? That's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Diana, please. Good to have you here, hon.
Thank you. I had surgery on my face a few weeks ago, and I would appreciate a healing. I don't, it seems kind of reddish, like where they took the stitches out.
Sure. Yeah.
Thank you.
Sure. And let's see if we can help to quicken that. And it's natural because it's new tissue developing and stuff, but we'll see if we can help on. Is it sore?
No, not really. I massage it and it's really not that painful
Okay.
or anything.
All right, that's fine. That's fine. I'm getting a pulsing because it is in heavy healing still, and not as much as before, but it's still in healing. So let's see if this doesn't help, stimulate the regeneration a little bit more.
Take it off. Ready.
There you go. There you go. All right.
Thank you.
Oh, my pleasure, my honor. And please, everyone, tell me if you notice difference or change, either.
Say something.
I
Say something.
feel a
Sit
little,
down.
I feel a little more right there.
Donna, how's Karen feeling?
He feels a lot better. Thank you.
Good, good. Let's see if what that develops into.
Okay.
And, with everyone, really. That's awesome. Lynn, is there anything in particular, my dear? Anything you'd like me to work with? Are you there?
Blessing would be nice. Thank you.
Okay, you got it.
Thank you, Mark.
Oh, my pleasure. The only thing that came to me, Lynn, was don't let the anticipations or the anxieties come to the forefront. And if you recognize them, they'll dissipate. I don't know if that makes sense.
Not right now, but I will contemplate on that.
All right, good. It's like the pressures of life, whatever that means,
Oh, okay. Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
My pleasure. Yeah, my pleasure. Please, anyone notice any changes within them immediately or up until now? Please feel free to say. Please feel free. Anyone?
Not yet.
All right, that's fine. That's fine. What I'm curious, Jennifer, do you still feel the flow through you?
I do, but then I've kind of gotten a headache. Like it's gotten really intense right here.
All right. Put your hand down for a second. All right. Notice something happened there? And be candid.
Yeah. The headache actually mostly went away, and it was also in my eyes too, and that's also gone away.
Good. Let's see if this doesn't, perpetuate itself.
Thank you.
Cool, hand Luke. All right. Anyone else have anything they'd like to share or say, or I'll just say my adieus until next week. And please, Christina.
I noticed while you were praying for me that it felt like my upper body, I just felt a lot of movement. I think I would describe it as energy. And then I felt it move down all the way to my feet. Like there was just energy coursing through my body.
Cool.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, that's what I call spirit moving through the hands of God, Awesome. Awesome.
Mark, this is Diana.
Hi,
I was just,
Diane.
I was just wanting to tell you when you were using your hands, I could, the nerves are trying to reconnect in my face, and
Yes.
the move and the tingling and everything got really more
Different.
visible. So it was working, it was working on the nerves.
Excellent. And we'll see how that turns out in God's way, and that's what I contribute all this to. And even, what people call miraculous or subtle or whatever, it doesn't matter. It's all the same, whatever a person needs in their life.
Thanks.
Oh, my honor, my pleasure. All right, my dear friends, blessings to you. And please go to the website, look at the events, and some of them are going to be announced within the next several days. And also my Longmont, Colorado office, and which will start on July 15th, I believe. Yes, in 2 weeks. And then, or before. And then there's also, the gifting or donation thing there. If you want to give from your heart, please do. It's not only for me to keep us going, but also other people as well, which it's all used for, really. So blessings to everyone. I thank you so much for being here, and have a good evening. Thank you.
Thank you. Love you.
Thanks,
Thank
Mark.
you, everyone.
Bye.